Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 National Capital Area Joint Service Graduation Ceremony for the National Capital Consortium and the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. Approximately 300 interns, residents, and fellows will receive graduation certificates from more than 75 medical, dental, pharmacy, allied health, healthcare, and business administration training programs. These graduates represent the Navy, Army, Air Force, and the U.S. Public Health Service in the National Capital Region. My name is Butch Wellborn, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. We will also be presenting special awards to some of this year's outstanding graduates, trainees, and staff. The host for today's ceremony is Dr. Arthur Kellerman, Chair of the Board of Directors of the National Capital Consortium and the Dean of the F. Edward Hebert School of Medicine, the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. We are honored to have as our guest speaker today the Assistant Secretary for Defense for Healthcare, the Honorable Thomas P. McCaffrey. Our national anthem will be sung by Captain Court Bacon, Anesthesia, Major Courtney Bleach, Pediatric Endocrinology, Major Allison Helfrich, Pediatric Infectious Disease, Captain Nina Wesel, Pathology, Lieutenant Commander Nathan Moss, Occupational Environmental Medicine, Lieutenant Kristen Mangalinden, Internal Medicine, Lieutenant Colonel Rebecca Seafried, Cardiology, Captain Katrina Washer, Psychiatry. And the producer is Mr. Elijah Harvey, Walter Reed GME Administrator.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is now my pleasure to introduce Colonel Andrew Imbar, Director, Walter Reed National Military Medical Center.
Good morning. I'm Colonel Andrew Barr, Director of Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, and it's my distinct honor and great privilege to welcome you to the 2020 National Capital Consortium Graduate Medical Education Graduation Ceremony. Though we are separated physically due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we celebrate this day and recognize your amazing accomplishments and achievements collectively. My grandfather used to say that he didn't like seeing doctors because they were always practicing on him and he wanted someone who already knew what they were doing. We are certainly here today to publicly confirm and announce that you truly know what you are doing and that through hard work, study, research, and continued practice, you will hone your craft and expertise, leading the art and science of medicine forward into the future. Today, we celebrate and recognize the dedication and accomplishments of our National Capital Consortium, physician interns, residents, and fellows, and pharmacy residents, and the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Dental Corps and Health and Business Administration residents. Your dedication, diligence, passion, and experience have led you to this great day, and I wish you a hearty congratulations for your service and a job well done. You are the future of military medicine, and we are all so very proud of you. Walter Reed National Military Medical Center is the largest graduate medical education training platform in the Department of Defense, providing 63 GME programs and 16 allied health programs to more than 650 trainees, representing the Army, Navy, and Air Force. We are home to 44% of all Army GME programs and 46% of all Navy GME programs, and have trained more than 1/3 of all military healthcare providers in the national military healthcare system. The quality of our programs is unquestioned, as evidenced by our residents' first-time board passage rate of 90%, fully 5% higher than the civilian program average. Since 1998, Walter Reed Bethesda has been a proud member of the National Capital Consortium with Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, Malcolm Grow Medical Clinics and Surgery Center, and the Uniformed Services University. The NCC oversees all GME training in the National Capital Region, is fully supported by USU and the NCR market, and provides quality clinical opportunities to train our residents and USU students. The NCC's GME programs are fully accredited by the American College of Graduate Medical Education, and we enjoy the clinical knowledge, experience, research, and leadership of over 1,200 faculty members. Our faculty are exceptional instructors, accomplished healthcare professionals, and outstanding leaders, many of whom serve on editorial boards of major medical journals and have earned national leadership and academic teaching awards. Several program directors are members and leaders of major academic societies, including 3 who serve in the national residency accrediting bodies for their respective fields. It is their love for scholarship and teaching, passion for medicine in all its many disciplines, and sense of duty in building the future of military medicine that keep our programs alive, relevant, and always advancing forward. Thank you to all of our faculty for what you do each day in academic medicine. Your time spent in NCC training programs, whether 1 year in a transitional internship or 7 years in neurosurgery, has offered you unique and diverse opportunities. You had access to unique training venues such as the Military Advanced Training Center, the National Intrepid Center of Excellence, and the Murtha Cancer Center. You participated in more research protocols than any other program in the DoD. You were on the front lines of our response to the COVID-19 pandemic. And you provided, and will continue to provide, healthcare to our nation's greatest resources, her sons and daughters in uniform and their families. No one accomplishes anything alone, and I take great pride in recognizing and thanking your families. Whether near or far, primary or extended, our families are the bedrock of our ability to train and to serve. It is through their love, support, understanding, sacrifice, and accountability that we are able to pursue our passion for medicine and our service to our nation. We are all one team, and they are unquestionably the most important member of that team. I wish a special thank you to our families and their steadfast love and support. The number one priority of our military remains readiness. The NCC is proud to support the medical readiness of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen, and in so doing, remain a highly trained and ready medical force prepared to respond at a moment's notice wherever our nation needs us. It is, however, the graduate medical education and training missions of the NCC that set us apart from others and stand as a primary and critical component to our healthcare mission. Through our training programs, we build the future readiness of the military health system and advance the art and science of military medicine. We are both proud and honored to hold this responsibility and look forward to leading the way into the future. Graduates, I'm very proud of each and every one of you and congratulate you and your families today for a job very well done. You are especially prepared for what lies ahead, and you will call upon your training, experience, instincts, and each other to make decisions that will have enormous impact on individual patients, military medicine, and our world at large. As you head out to all corners of the globe, from the South Pacific to Europe, from Asia to the Middle East, and right here at home, and as you serve on military bases, ships, and austere locations in areas of conflict around the world, rest assured that you are uniquely qualified for your mission. You will never be alone, and you will certainly succeed. Always remember to embrace the team, never stop learning, and focus on the patient above all else. With this, you cannot go wrong. Again, congratulations. One team.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Arthur Kellerman.
I'm Dr. Art Kellerman, Dean of America's Medical School at the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. As your host, I want to congratulate our graduates and all gathered here today to cheer them on for reaching this milestone. You're ready to serve America's armed forces at home and around the world. My only regret is that we're not gathered today at the Strathmore Center. Unfortunately, COVID-19 had different ideas. As a result, you are not only participating in a virtual commencement ceremony, you're preparing to enter a very different healthcare landscape than the one any of us envisioned only a few months ago. That being said, there is no health system in America that is better at meeting challenges and overcoming adversity than our military health system. From the founding of our republic to today, military health has contributed many of our nation's most important and impactful advances in public health, medicine, and surgical care. It's already making important contributions to this fight as well. You are ready to join the team, and you will make a difference. Finally, I want to thank the most important people online today, and those who may log on and watch this ceremony later. That's your families. You would not be where you are today without them. Before this day is over, I expect every one of you to thank every one of them for believing in you and supporting you in this journey. Now, I have the distinct honor of introducing our commencement speaker. The Honorable Tom McCaffrey, Assistant Secretary of Defense for Health Affairs, is the principal medical advisor to the Secretary of Defense. He administers the military health system's $50 billion budget and is responsible for ensuring the global delivery of high-quality health care to 9.5 million service members, retirees, and their families. He also oversees the Defense Health Agency and the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. Before joining the U.S. government, Mr. McCaffrey was Vice President, California State Partnerships at Blue Shield of California. Before that, he was Chief Deputy Director of the California Department of Health Services. He understands that military health isn't defined by buildings or technology. It's defined by the quality, capabilities, and dedication of its personnel. That's why he immediately accepted our invitation to address you today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Thomas McCaffrey.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. Your studies and hard work in the National Capital Consortium Graduate Medical Education Program are a testament to your talent and commitment to military medicine. We are eager to help you establish yourselves and leverage your unique talent and boundless energy as you approach your new roles in the military health system. What you've done to date, after so much study, stress, and sleepless nights, will now translate into a solemn duty, unique among your peers in the civilian world, to support the warfighters who defend our nation and protect our national security, and to provide high-quality health care to them, their families, and our retirees. I know it is not lost on you, of course, but it's still worth noting that this is a momentous time for military medicine. Today, the military health system is serving on the front lines of the fight against an invisible enemy, COVID-19. Your talents and drive are about to further energize our world-class military medical experts and researchers, whom you will soon join, learn from, and inspire. We need your energy, we need your ideas, and we in the Department of Defense need your enthusiasm and ingenuity, and the nation needs you too. Now, I'm sorry if you're not going to get a break, but what a moment to launch a career in military healthcare. On behalf of the entire military health system, welcome aboard. We are excited for your future work and contributions to help our military medical enterprise meet the Secretary's COVID-19 priorities to protect our people, maintain readiness, and support the national response. Your upcoming assignments are also part and parcel to advancing the department's broader objectives, whether you'll be working to advance military medical readiness, providing life-saving support on the battlefield, or serving our patients back home. Thank you for joining this team and this fight, and welcome to your new roles in the military health system.
We will continue now with our award ceremony, in which we will present special honors to some of the outstanding staff, graduates, and trainees from the medical education programs at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and the National Capital Consortium. The Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Outstanding Intern Award is selected by the intern program directors. These individuals are judged to have the best academic performance, compassion for patients, and outstanding interpersonal skills. The 2020 Outstanding Intern Award goes to Lieutenant Catherine E. Driggers, Internal Medicine. The Lieutenant Neil Holland Award is presented annually to the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center House staff member who best exemplifies excellence in teaching and humanitarianism, ability as a clinician, instructor, counselor, and mentor, and is voted on by the intern class. The 2020 Lieutenant Neil Holland Award goes to Captain Mary C. Gasser, Internal Medicine. The Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Outstanding Faculty Award is presented annually to the staff physician who is voted by the current intern class to be the most outstanding physician, teacher, and role model. The award is based on the physician's demonstrated abilities as a clinician, instructor, counselor, and mentor. The 2020 Outstanding Faculty Award goes to Lieutenant Colonel Jennifer H. Epps, Pediatrics. The General Graves B. Erskine Awards are presented annually to the outstanding resident and fellow as determined by a selection committee. These awards are sponsored by Mrs. Graves B. Erskine in the name of her husband, General Graves Blanchard Erskine, who served in both World War I and World War II. He commanded the 3rd Marine Division in Iwo Jima and the 1st and 3rd Marine Divisions at Camp Pendleton, and later served as the commanding general, Fleet Marine Force Atlantic. The 2020 General Graves B. Award for a resident goes to Lieutenant Commander Matthew D. Neely, General Surgery. The Fellow Award winner is Captain Zachary C. Junga, Gastroenterology. The Lewis A. Malone Award is given in memory of Major General Lewis Aspey Malone, the first West Point graduate to become a general officer in the Army Medical Department. His 35-year career was marked by an outstanding demonstration of commitment to the care of patients and a deep sense of loyalty to his country, the U.S. Army, and his fellow soldiers. He showed the greatest respect for truth, honesty, and dedication in the practice of medicine. The award is given annually to the physician in training who exemplifies these characteristics. The award is given by the Lewis A. Malone Trust of the Henry M. Jackson Foundation. The 2020 Lewis A. Malone Award goes to Major Daniel C. Hart, Psychiatry. The Vice Admiral James A. Zimbel Award is presented to recognize the program director whose contribution, dedication, and interest in teaching has significantly supported the Walter Reed graduate medical education programs. In addition to teaching, all candidates for consideration of the Vice Admiral Zimbel Award must have demonstrated scholarly activities, including publications, invited lectures, memberships, or fellowships in national or international societies. The 2020 Vice Admiral James A. Zimbel Award goes to Lieutenant Colonel Joshua D. Hartzell, Internal Medicine. The Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Staff Physician Teacher of the Year is presented annually to the outstanding faculty member of the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center's graduate medical education programs. The recipient of this award, selected by a committee of program chairs and house officers, is felt to best demonstrate the attributes of a knowledgeable, accomplished clinician, a dedicated and tireless instructor, and a principled, compassionate leader. The winner of the 2020 Staff Physician Teacher of the Year is Dr. Adam M. Baralewski, Internal Medicine. The Lieutenant General Claire L. Chenault Awards are presented annually as faculty recognition awards to 2 members of the teaching staff as determined by a selection committee. The awards are presented to faculty who best demonstrate overall excellence, professional medical expertise, and personality traits of innovativeness, fairness, leadership, and tenacity in the face of adversity. The awards are sponsored by Mrs. Anna C. Chenault in honor of her husband, Lieutenant General Claire L. Chenault, who founded the Flying Tigers, the American flyers who raided Japan from China in World War II. The 2020 Lieutenant General Claire L. Chenault Awards go to Lieutenant Colonel John M. Sockmay, Obstetrics and Gynecology, and Commander Lauren A. Weber, Cardiology. The Lieutenant General Claire L. Chenault Award for Outstanding Psychiatry Faculty is presented to a faculty member who actively participates in the training of the residents and fellows in the National Capital Consortium Psychiatry General Residency or Fellowship Training Programs. The recipient demonstrates overall excellence in teaching, supervising, mentoring, research, and leadership, and who has most capably and devotedly contributed to the advancements of the graduate medical education psychiatry training programs. The 2020 Lieutenant General Claire L. Chenault Award for Outstanding Psychiatry Faculty goes to Dr. Bhagwan A. Barun, Psychiatry. The Graduate Medical Education Mentor Award recognizes a Walter Reed NCC faculty member who has had a profound impact on an individual or a group of individuals as a mentor. The award is based on cumulative mentoring impact to include testimonials, successive mentors, mentoring awards, or mentoring that extends beyond one department. The 2020 Graduate Medical Education Mentor Award goes to Dr. Philip L. Rogers, Pediatric Gastroenterology. The Innovative Curriculum Award recognizes the Walter Reed NCC faculty member or team who has developed a graduate medical education curriculum that significantly improves resident education or patient outcomes. The award is based on the impact of the curriculum, for example, at national presentations and publication, and disseminated beyond Walter Reed. The 2020 Innovative Curriculum Award goes to Captain William B. Sweeney, General Surgery. The Bailey K. Ashford Awards are presented annually to the Walter Reed House staff members judged to have accomplished the most outstanding research during training. The selection committee considers the quality and the significance of the work, as well as the nominees' contributions to the research. These include both leadership and active participation in the conduct of the study and its intellectual aspects. The awards were initiated in 1975 by Colonel Marcel E. Conrad, the first chief of clinical investigation at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, in honor of Colonel Bailey K. Ashford and his work in solving the problem of anemia caused by hookworm in Puerto Rico. The 2020 winners are, for the Clinical Research Award, Lieutenant Commander Eric Passman, Pediatric Gastroenterology, and the Laboratory Research Award, Major Christopher Tarney, Gynecologic Oncology. The Robert A. Phillips Awards recognize the outstanding individual research projects in both staff and fellow and resident categories presented during the annual National Capital Region Military Research Competition. The awardees are selected by a panel of judges based on their scoring of the candidates' oral presentations. These awards were proposed in 2009 by the Responsible Conduct of Research Service at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and the Joint Task Force J7 Research Working Group to honor the memory of Captain Robert A. Phillips, Medical Corps, United States Navy. Captain Phillips was a distinguished medical scientist who played a key role in the establishment of the Navy medical research units throughout the world. He is credited with the development of an oral rehydration solution used to treat patients with cholera and other diarrheal diseases. His work was described as a relatively simple but a highly effective glucose-based treatment method used by medical caregivers around the globe, resulting in the saving of millions of lives annually. The Robert A. Phillips Awards were first presented in April of 2010. The following individuals have been awarded this honor for 2020. In the Resident Clinical Study, Captain Shakir H. Shah, Anesthesiology. Fellow Clinical Study, Lieutenant Commander Eric Passman, Pediatric Gastroenterology. Resident Laboratory Study, Lieutenant William Rainey Johnson, Internal Medicine. And Fellow Laboratory Study, Major Sarah M. Reynolds, Pediatric Endocrinology. Now, the 2020 12th Annual Research and Innovation Month poster competition winners are Major Richard Zanetti, Pediatric Hematology Oncology, Allison H. Simsack, Department of Rehabilitation, Major Caleb Anderson, Rheumatology, Captain Thomas J. Peterson, Anesthesia, and Captain Sarah Smilo, Rheumatology. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now recognize our 2020 National Capital Consortium intern graduates. From General Surgery, Colonel E. Matthew Ritter, Program Director. Lieutenant Anthony J. Blyer, Lieutenant Jennifer G. Cannon, Lieutenant Karina L. Felix, Lieutenant James T. Flannery, Lieutenant Carolyn G. Judge. Lieutenant Nicholas L. Michael, and Lieutenant Kayla L. Torres Chang. From Internal Medicine, Lieutenant Colonel Joshua D. Hartzell, Program Director. Lieutenant Scott D. Berkheimer, Lieutenant Thomas R. Brook, Lieutenant James E. Brunswick, Lieutenant Carly M. Deedle, Lieutenant Catherine E. Driggers, Lieutenant Michael P. Fanning, Lieutenant Catherine G. Hughes, Lieutenant Eric G. Kruger, Lieutenant Spiros Kubelis, Lieutenant Daniel A. Lamorte, Lieutenant Nicole S. Lieberman, Lieutenant Andre S. Lojek, Lieutenant Lucy Ma, Captain Misha L. Monroe, Lieutenant Stephen M. Jow, Lieutenant Brandon A. Wheatley, Lieutenant Michael D. Yu. From Obstetrics and Gynecology, Lieutenant Colonel Rihanna D. Saunders, Program Director. Captain Catherine A. Edmonds. Orthopedic Surgery, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew W. Mack, Program Director. Lieutenant Nicholas M. Panarello. From Pediatrics, Lieutenant Colonel David R. Stagliano, Program Director. Captain Taylor Blackburn, Lieutenant Brian Fissel, Captain Brittany Fleming, Captain Sarah Kahn, Captain Spencer Millen. From Transitional Year, Lieutenant Colonel Jennifer H. Hepps, Program Director. Lieutenant Larissa R. Brandenburg, Captain J. R. Chatur, Captain Nicole D. Eno, Lieutenant Michael T. Farrell, Lieutenant Ryan D. Fashipur, Captain Jennifer B. Fick, Lieutenant Allison J. Fullenkamp, Lieutenant Ryan A. Gall, Lieutenant Brian C. Gerstenslager, Lieutenant Jeffrey A. Gibson, Captain Nicholas F. Gould, Captain Devin J. Homestead, Lieutenant Jiho D. Kim, Lieutenant Daniel F. Cray, Major Ford M. Lannon, Captain Victor C. Lau, Lieutenant Zachary T. Monahan, Lieutenant Nikatu P. Patel, Captain Kavitha Pisana, Captain Cody D. Schlaff, Captain Kelly J. Soon, Captain Eric J. Super, Lieutenant Caitlin J. Swanson, Captain Blake N. Tanev, Captain Siddharth Umpathy, Captain Jeffrey D. Wishusen. And now we will recognize our 2020 National Capital Consortium resident graduates. From Anesthesiology, Commander John A. Hodgson, Program Director. Captain Ryan J. Anderson, Captain Brandon M. Bilka, Lieutenant Commander Pierre Etnine C. Kaganart, Captain Kyle E. Curtis, Captain Catherine M. Eliason, Captain Joseph F. Feliciano, Captain Adam R. George, Lieutenant Andrew W. Graff, Lieutenant Commander Mark C. Hubbard, Lieutenant Commander Jason A. Kopp, Captain Tyler J. Loning, Lieutenant Ryan K. Preston, Captain Scott A. Stevens, Major Sarah M. Wilson. Dermatology, Commander Kent S. Hanfield, Program Director. Captain Matthew D. Kaufman, Lieutenant Commander Jennifer F. Gregory, Major Amanda Lizansky Guda, Major William C. Schappenberg, Lieutenant Caitlin M. Schiavone, Captain Elizabeth A. Taylor. From Diagnostic Radiology, Lieutenant Colonel Grant E. Latin Jr., Program Director. Captain Adam L. Delgado, Captain John J. Hussle, Lieutenant Commander Rebecca J. Rohr, Captain Stephen J. Savioli, Captain Alexander B. Sturrock, Captain Daniel E. Weingard. General Surgery, Colonel E. Matthew Ritter, Program Director. Major Joseph D. Bouzet, Lieutenant Carolyn E. Gossela, Lieutenant Walter B. Kucera, Lieutenant Commander Matthew D. Neely, Major Patrick F. Walker, Major Sharon R. Weeks Grow, Major Jennifer M. Wellington. Internal Medicine, Lieutenant Colonel Joshua D. Hartzell, Program Director. Lieutenant Patrick H. Bagley, Lieutenant Laura C. Barba Ruiz, Lieutenant Kevin A. Bobeck, Captain Thomas V. Carbone, Captain John M. Curtin, Captain Benjamin L. Custer, Captain Mary C. Gasser, Lieutenant Benjamin D. Goldenberg, Lieutenant Gwenola M. Hunt, Captain Hassan U. Khan, Captain Michael F. Losseris, Captain Christopher V. McComb, Captain Andrew T. Mertz, Lieutenant Matthew T. Nelson, Lieutenant Tara R. Ring, Lieutenant Michael J. Roth, Lieutenant Christopher G. Shank, Captain John N. Schumer, Lieutenant Commander Michael A. Sykes, Captain Kimberly D. Stout, Captain Jindy L. Wepler. Neurology, Colonel Jason S. Hawley, Program Director, Lieutenant Virginia B. Baker, Captain Keith A. Groshans, Captain David E. Horvat, Captain Timothy R. Malone, Captain James C. Price, Lieutenant Eric M. Roth. Obstetrics and Gynecology, Lieutenant Colonel Rihanna D. Saunders, Program Director, Captain Mary K. Collins, Lieutenant Eric R. Craig, Lieutenant Allison A. C. Eubanks, Captain William L. Thompson III, Captain Kelsey J. S. White, Captain William A. Zamarelli III. Occupational and Environmental Medicine, Captain Pamela L. Crowell, Program Director, Captain Soon S. Beck, Major Joseph S. Jones, Major Jeffrey M. Milch, Lieutenant Commander Nathan A. Moss, Lieutenant Marlon Q. Tingen. Ophthalmology, Major Michael P. Smith, Program Director, Captain Jonathan E. Buttram, Captain Matthew S. Sharost, Captain Sean E. Sykes. Primary Eye Care and Brain Injury Vision Rehabilitation, Dr. Gita Gerder, Program Director, Captain Michael Gehring. Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Commander Leonel Perez Jr., Program Director, Lieutenant Commander Shin J. Kim, Lieutenant Michael W. McQuinn, Captain Kelly E. McElroy, Captain Peter M. Tan, Jr. Orthopedic Surgery, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew W. Mack, Program Director, Major Michael J. Elsenbeck, Jr., Lieutenant Commander Stephen D. Farincola, Major Patrick D. Grimm, Major Alfred J. Pisano III, Lieutenant Commander Samir K. Saxena. Otolaryngology, Colonel Stephen C. Maturo, Program Director, Captain Timothy C. Blood, Jr., Captain Thomas G. Towns, Captain Charles Q. Yang. Pathology, Anatomic and Clinical, Commander John M. Childs, Program Director, Captain Margot M. Canaveri. Pediatrics, Lieutenant Colonel David R. Stagliano, Program Director, Captain Subo Aurora, Captain Graham Bloomfield, Captain Blake Kirks, Captain Kristen Folker, Captain Dana Gilbert, Lieutenant Michael LaGuardia, Captain Win Win, Captain Corson Schneider, Captain Teresa Urban, Lieutenant Bradley Yingst. Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, Major Matthew E. Miller, Program Director, Captain Gabriel M. Kim, Major Andre C. Lim, Captain Jordan E. Powell, Captain Christopher L. Reese, Captain Nicholas Spinoza. Preventive Medicine, Colonel Amy A. Costello, Program Director, Commander Laura C. Gilstrap, Major Scott T. Hulse, Captain John W. Kiefer, Lieutenant Commander Elise Z. Sanow, Major David R. Sayers, Commander Amanda R. Self, and Captain Hunter J. Smith. Psychiatry, Major Rahul Amin, Program Director, Captain Robert J. DiFilippo, Major Daniel C. Hart, Captain Timothy L. Heilman, Captain Iona M. Horatan Iniscu, Captain Janie M. Mestrovich, Lieutenant Alicia F. Phillips, Captain Bradley J. Ray, Lieutenant Shram D. Sukla, Lieutenant Finis Ashton Taylor III, Lieutenant Keelan K. O'Connell. Psychiatry and Internal Medicine combined, Lieutenant Colonel Vincent F. Capaldi, Program Director. Captain Allison M. B. Webb. Radiation Oncology, Lieutenant Colonel Delnora L. Erickson, Program Director. Major Michael M. Chamberlain. Captain Andrew E. Graff. Urology, Lieutenant Colonel Timothy J. Tausch, Program Director. Major John F. McCauley. Major Justin G. Mygott. Now we would like to recognize the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center program graduates. Neuropsychology Fellowship, Dr. Adam Minier, Program Director. Major Ashley Maltese Loretti. Audiology, Dr. Robin Pinto, Program Director. First Lieutenant Julia Daniel. First Lieutenant Daniel Moore. First Lieutenant Lauren Bruner. First Lieutenant Nicole Tron. General Practice Residency and Hospital Dentistry, Captain Jeffrey Bliley, Program Director. Lieutenant Elaine Bosalis, Lieutenant Julia Colazzo, Lieutenant Alexander Flynn, Lieutenant Jeffrey Height, Lieutenant Caleb Town, Lieutenant Adam Pink. Army Baylor Masters in Health Administration, Captain Dennis Tolentino, Program Director. Lieutenant J.G. Harold Baring. Masters in Health Administration, Lieutenant J.G. Travis Sylvie. And now we would like to recognize our National Capital Consortium fellow graduates. Acute Pain Medicine and Regional Anesthesiology, Commander Harold J. Gelfand, Program Director. Captain Kyle L. Sire. Allergy and Immunology, Lieutenant Colonel David J. Schwartz, Program Director. Major Christopher S. Chavaria, Colonel Bruce A. Ong, Lieutenant Commander Robert H. Waters, Captain Stephen C. Wong. Cardiovascular Disease, Commander Matthew Needleman, Program Director. Major Cynthia Phillip, Lieutenant Colonel Rebecca M. Seaford. Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, Colonel Joseph G. Daughtery, Program Director. Captain Michael Reed Bowes, Major Christopher T. Flinton. Clinical Neurophysiology, Tanya J. Leakey, Program Director. Dr. Noshin Giuseppe, Dr. Isaac Nagar. Critical Care Medicine, Colonel Jessica L. Boonen, Program Director. Captain Robert D. McElroy. Dermatopathology, Commander John M. Childs, Program Director. Lieutenant Commander Margaret C. Green. Endocrinology, Diabetes, and Metabolism, Commander Tong D. Hoang, Program Director. Captain David P. LaChance, Lieutenant Commander Priti V. Nath, Captain Travis D. Weaver. Epilepsy, Sarah K. Inati, Program Director. Dr. Deepa Panjetti Moore. Female Pelvic Medicine and Reconstructive Surgery, Lieutenant Colonel Christine M. Vaccaro, Program Director. Major Catherine L. Dingler. Forensic Psychiatry, Major Ryan M. Cellarelli, Program Director. Captain Christopher A. Jorgensen, Colonel Christopher T. Perry, Captain Matthew C. Richter. Forensic Psychology, Paul Montalbano, Program Director. Major Rebecca A. Blood. Gastroenterology, Lieutenant Colonel Dawn M. Torres, Program Director. Major Anthony T. Cancio, Major Blair K. Curtis, Major Zachary C. Junga, Lieutenant Brett W. Sadowski. Gynecologic Oncology, Colonel Giovanni Casablanca, Program Director. Major Christopher M. Tarney. Hand Surgery, Colonel Leon J. Nesty, Program Director. Major Christopher M. Blalia, Major Christopher M. Daniels. Hematology Oncology, Lieutenant Colonel Mary L. Kwok, Program Director. Major Alexander A. Dew, Lieutenant Commander Amber B. Feynman, Major Robert C. Manilonis. Infectious Diseases, Major Dana M. Blythe, Program Director. Major Christopher R. Dunbar, Lieutenant Commander Allison B. Lane, Lieutenant Colonel Paul M. Robin. Minimally Invasive Gynecologic Surgery, Dr. Ernest G. Lockrow, Program Director. Major Aaron D. Fielden. Neonatal Perinatal Medicine, Colonel Nicole R. Dobson, Program Director. Lieutenant Commander Matthew R. Guggenbiller, Major Matthew D. Harrell. Nephrology, Lieutenant Colonel Maura A. Watson, Program Director. Lieutenant Commander Richard A. Place, Major Munjin G. Ken, Captain Benjamin M. Forster. Pain Medicine, Christopher J. Spivak, Program Director. Commander Melanie D. Johansson, Major Sarah A. Kincannon, Lieutenant Commander Adam T. Soto. Pediatric Endocrinology, Colonel Karen S. Vogt, Program Director. Major Courtney C. Bleach. Pediatric Gastroenterology, Lieutenant Colonel Cade M. Nyland, Program Director. Lieutenant Commander Eric Passman. Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Short. Major Claire Whitmer. Pediatric Hematology Oncology, Colonel Ann B. Warwick, Program Director. Major Lauren M. Vasta. Major Richard C. Zanetti. Pediatric Infectious Diseases, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew D. Eberly, Program Director. Major Megan L. Donahue. Pulmonary Disease and Critical Care Medicine, Lieutenant Colonel Aaron B. Holly, Program Director. Lieutenant Commander Hayder M. Alid, Lieutenant Janet R. Collins, Lieutenant Commander Ian A. Grasso, Major Arthur W. Holtzclaw, Major Benjamin R. Morang. Rheumatology, Colonel Jess D. Edison, Program Director. Major Caleb W. Anderson, Lieutenant Commander Caitlin O. Cruz, Major Sarah M. Smilo. Sleep Medicine, Lieutenant Colonel Jacob F. Collin, Program Director. Major Brian E. Foster.
This concludes our ceremony today. I am Dr. Jerry Curtis, the designated institutional official and the Executive Director for the National Capital Consortium. I want to extend my congratulations to the graduates and award winners this year. I wish the best of luck to you on your future endeavors and contributions to the military health system in support of our warfighters and all beneficiaries. We will close with America the Beautiful, sung by the United States Naval Academy Glee Club.